Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to do something new and something interesting. I have made so many videos about Christian book reviews and recommendations, which I'll link it down below, so make sure you check that out. But in today's video I want to show you all the books that I have in my tiny little library over here, or bookshelf, and I'm super excited to share with you all the way I arranged this library or bookshelf, and also share with you all the books that I've read before and I've used, which have helped me, and I hope and pray would help you in your faith journey as well. So are you ready? Let's get started. So the very first thing I'm doing is I'm wiping off the dust from all of the books, and then I'm going to arrange with you all. But before I arrange, I'm going to talk about what this book is and how I've read and used it, which can also help you. Alright, so the very first three books I'm going to talk about is Life in the Combat Zone by Rick Renner, Just Before Jesus Comes, and Last Day Survival Guide. So these are according to the same author, all about the prophecies and life in the combat zone, what happens before Lord comes back, and these all are black. And also, if you're wondering where I got this from, what it is all about, the recommendations, reviews, I did make videos about all of it, so once again it will be down below in the description box, so make sure you check that out. I'll put these three over here. Alright, so the other three books I have is by Priscilla Shirer, which is Fervent, and this is a very good book. You should read everything about spiritual warfare, as well as Discerning the Voice of God, how to recognize when God is speaking, and this is the 40-day social media fast. So these are the books I've read. Once again, all the videos I've made, and it's there, so make sure you check that out. I'll keep these here. And this specific idea of arrangements of the bookshelf I got from Instagram, so I'll post the picture of the one which I've chosen, the theme, somewhere here, and you can check that out. I'm also going to use this nice pen holder, highlighters and everything, which I use for my Bible study. Try to go over here. Alright, so I have 6 books over here. These top ones are by Ray Comfort, How to Make Sure God Hears Your Prayers. And then there's So Many Lions, So Few Daniels. And then we have Rich in Christ, How to Memorize Bible Verses. We have How to Pray, Our Father, and Jesus Calling, devotional book. So the reason I'm keeping this big and small together, because it is by the same author. And I'm just going to do this and keep this over here. And as you can see, there's a lot of space, so I want to add 2 more books over here. And those 2 books would be, one is a workbook and the other one is simply a book you need to read all over and then work on it over here. So I'll use this too, and I'll keep it this way. And I'll move this over here. This way it's more organized. You can read and see what book is where. And the best thing is when you put the books together of the same author, you don't have to run around and find it. It's very easy and very accessible. Also, please feel free to comment down below, how do you organize your library, your bookshelf, and what do you read, any other new books you have been reading recently. Comment down below and I would love to know that. Alright, so on this second part we are going to put 5 books, and these are all mixed books. That means I have Christian books as well as the personal development books which I have read, my husband has read, and it has helped us a lot. And I hope if you have read these books, feel free to comment down below. So the first one I have is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and then we also have Closure's Survival Guide by Grant Cardone. And we also have Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. These books are very well known for personal development, and I highly recommend you, if you're a business person, and even if you're not, just to understand everything about the market and the economy and everything. It's very helpful. The Christian books I have over here is by Ainsley Earnhardt. The Light Within Me, Inspirational Memoir. It's a really good book. It's about her lives and divorce and everything, how God has worked in her life. I also have Far From Rome, Near to God. I've made lots of videos about this. Make sure you check it out. And I also have When Pigs Move In by Dawn Dickerman. This is also about spiritual warfare. Very important to know this. So these are the 6 books. I'm going to keep them over here. What I'm going to do is, you can see on the right side I have lots of books, and on the left side I have few. So now I'm going to do the opposite way. I'll be doing more books. And then I'm going to use this flower vase just to help it stand. Just like this. And you can use your choices of different things you can put in between, small or big, depending on the colors you want, aesthetic. So I don't have so many books which are aesthetic or white or pink. I have everything in mix. As you can see, lots of blacks and different colors. So you can just work and change things the way you think it will work and do it your way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different books over here. This is related to science and biology, medications, health, and all those stuff. And these are all health related books, and I'm gonna use these books over here and keep it this way. And I'm gonna use this showpiece. It's all about animals, Africa, that's where I'm from. So I want to use this with beautiful wildlife, Africa map, as well as all the animals. You can use anything. You can use a cup with a candle or candle holder, or another vase or anything, or flowers or other holders, anything, but I'm going to use this one for now, and that looks nice. Alright, so on this third row I do have 5 more books, and this is all about the history of Israel, and a book by John Burke, Imagine the God of Heaven and the New World Order, The Joy of Suffering, and my old Bible, which was my first very Bible. I talked about this as well in my Bibles I've used video, so you can check that out. So these are again mostly all the Christian books, and I didn't want to keep them up here, but I'm going to use it over here. So as we can see, less books, more books, more books, less books, and then again we'll go into more books over here. This will go this way. And then I'm also going to add a few more books and something to hold the books. So over here I'm going to put something small like a candle. You can put anything small and colorful or just simply white. But I like this candle when I do my Bible study or read a book around over here. I like to light on the candle. So this is also one of the things which is not only good as a showpiece or decor, but it's very functional. You can use it, right? So that's one of the things I'll be using. Alright, so on this side I'm going to add these books which are fully mixed with the marketing, English studying, and different wellness book as well. Everything is mixed over here, and I barely use this, but my husband uses this mostly, so I will keep these over here. At this point you can just leave it the way how it is. I would like to add something small over here. I do have this decor piece of an elephant, and I'll just put it over here. And once again, it's not necessary that you should add a lot of things or show pieces or decor pieces. It's up to you, but it just looks very aesthetic and nice. And as you can see, I have 6 different books with different colors, different purpose. They are all mixed, and it's electrical code. These are some study books about flight, marketing, and all. So I'm going to put these big ones down here, because as you can see, we did not have a lot of space on this. This shelf is very narrow and small. So I'm going to take these big books and I'm going to add this over here. Put this like this. And I could add more books as well, different journals. These are regular notebooks I could add over here, but I don't think this works well as in color. And then I do have the photo album, which consists of different notes for a baby, from his baby shower. So this one I'm going to put it over here, just for the background.